Hey you guys, it's Moonlander back with another movie review, and today we're going to be looking at a new movie called Dave Made a Maze. Now I rented this in the new releases on Amazon and it costs $6.99. And it's listed under action, comedy, horror, drama. So yeah, it's pretty well rounded as far as genres go. Now this movie was directed by Bill Watterson. And when I looked at his filmography on IMDb, it listed him as the dinner manager for the movie Ouija. So this movie starts off with a woman coming home to her apartment, and she's found that her boyfriend has made a fort out of cardboard in their living room. And he communicates with her that he's been trapped in there for 3 days and it's an actual maze inside.
Hey! What the?
Hey baby! Welcome home!
What is this?
I built a labyrinth.
And at first she doesn't believe him and she starts shaking the fort, and this causes him to freak out, and she realizes that he's actually lost in some kind of maze somehow in this fort. So she calls his friend to come over and help, and this eventually leads to a bunch of people coming over to the apartment to decide what to do about this. And part of this group of people is a documentary film crew.
Okay, just ignore me, do what you're doing. Put some music over this, it'll be a montage, it'll be awesome.
And a hobo that they found on the street because he knows cardboard. They decide to band together and enter the maze and try to find Dave and bring him out. And when they enter this maze, they found that it's full of booby traps and also an angry minotaur that wants to kill and eat them. So the things I liked about this movie is it has some fun ideas. Like there's actually some gore in this movie, but instead of blood they use like red yarn and confetti. And I thought it was kind of a cool idea. And there's even a part where they enter a room and they turn into hand puppets. And really, they do make some pretty cool stuff in this movie out of cardboard. In the trivia, it says they got the cardboard from some company nearby, and they ended up just putting it back in the recycling when they were done. And it also said that they only had room in the studio to make 2 of these cardboard rooms at a time. So, I mean, they put a lot of effort, and it is probably a lot of work to make this movie. And as fun as the cardboard fort and maze is it is not fun enough to make up for the writing and terrible characters in this movie. I disliked every character in this movie, and it felt like a chore to listen to them talk. At one point in the movie, one of the characters pushes a button on the wall that says "do not push" or something, and this causes a booby trap to go off, which is a boxing glove that punches him in the genitals. And about halfway through this movie, I wanted everybody in this movie to push that button. So my final thoughts on this movie is, I just didn't like this movie. It didn't do it for me. I think it was a really ambitious idea, but I don't think they pulled it off. Now, I did see on the few reviews that were on Amazon, they were all high, 5 and 4 star, and people liked it. You know, it's weird, and, you know, it's just kind of a fun idea. But between the characters, the writing, I mean, it just didn't do it for me. So I gotta give this movie a 5 out of 10. And I mean, really, I was upset that I paid $6.99 to watch this movie. Alright, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next review.